Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? MMC. Hey there, hi the whole day, you're and welcome back to me. MMC. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Forever let's hold up and a high. Come along and sing a song and join the jamboree. MMC.
Dale,
Jennifer, Justin, Carrie,
JC,
Brittany,
Josh,
Rona, TJ, Ilana,
Ricky,
Christina,
Mark,
Nita, Ryan,
Matt,
Nikki,
Tony,
Lindsay, Tate, Terry.
Fred, you.
Welcome to the Mickey Mouse Club. Today's Music Day, and have we got a music guest for you?
That's right, Robin S. is in the house.
We'll also join a lucky club member as she finds out what it's like to be a race car driver, and today is What I Want to Be. But let's get things rolling with a song from our concert. Here's JC, Matt, and Tony with Two Princes.
Arnold of Lenore, North Carolina, wrote to us wondering what it would be like to be a race car driver. You know, Alana, I bet it's pretty fast-paced. And that's what Kristen thought, too. So we arranged for her to spend the day with IndyCar driver Lynn St. James.
I've always been so interested in racing. I was just brought up watching it. I love it.
Kristen Arnold loves the speed and excitement of race car driving. So we sent her to meet the top woman driver in the world, Lynn St. James.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you a lot about it because it may, it's fun, it's exciting, but it's also a lot of work.
The first step for new race car drivers is a maneuverability exercise to test reflexes and coordination.
When Lynn and I went around the cones, we got up to about 35 miles an hour, and it felt like we were going 135. And, I mean, it was just amazing how quick her reflexes are and how she looked straight ahead.
Okay, kiddo, it's your turn. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lynn explained to Kristen about concentration and being in sync with the car.
As soon as you've made the pylon, you want to get back to center. So you turn the car and then back to center, turn the car. Ah! That's good. That's better. That's better. See, that way you keep the weight balance of the car centered more.
Ah! Despite that one crutch, Kristen quickly got the hang of driving on the track. So it was time for hot laps, taking the car to its absolute limit.
I got you your own helmet.
Oh, thank you.
And suit. We got to have all the right equipment before you can get serious and go fast. But let's go do it, and let's go change and get ready.
It takes more than fast driving to handle a race car. Stretching exercises are critical before a race. In the event of a wreck, warmed-up muscles stand less chance of an injury.
What is the fastest speed you've ever been?
Well, on the straightaway at Indianapolis, they clocked me at 235 miles an hour.
It must be scary going that fast.
Well, you're paying attention, but you're not scared. You're so into the car, you're so into what you're doing that you don't really have time to get scared.
I know that you had a really bad wreck. What was that like, and how did that happen?
A guy hit me from the rear, and I was going about 180 miles an hour when he hit me, and so all three of us just sort of went off as missiles. I ended up on top of the railing. I rode on top of the wall upside down, landed upside down, the car spun around, burst in flames. And so it was probably the worst crash for sure in my career, and they said in the history of that speedway.
Lynn's courage fueled Kristen's desire to get behind the wheel of a real race car. But the Formula 2000 is just a baby compared to an Indy car.
This Formula 2000 has about 150 horsepower. My Indy car has 850 horsepower. There's a lot more power, a lot more car under you. It takes a lot of experience to finally earn your right to be up in an Indy car. I mean, I've been racing for 17 years, and it took me about 15 years just to be able to get into the IndyCar ranks.
Kristen doesn't have the experience to drive a real race car, but after watching Lynn's hot tracks, she was ready to get behind the wheel of a souped-up passenger car and feel the speed.
Off we go.
We got faster and faster and faster, and it was amazing. We got up to like 80 miles an hour, and it felt like 300 maybe, and it was just great. What kind of G-forces do you get in your race car?
Well, believe it or not, in an Indy car on the oval, like at Indy or at Michigan, we pull about 3 Gs. And I mean, a jet up in the fighter jet will pull about 5 Gs. So, we're close to the same kind of Gs that they pull in a jet.
After a long day of learning about cars, exercises, and driving, Kristen has a chance to test everything she learned by racing Lynn.
Hey, Kristen, we're going to go racing now. Want you to give it your best shot, but keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down.
I can't believe I'm actually driving this by myself. After spending the day with Lynn and watching her drive and seeing how hard she's worked, it amazes me, and I would love to become a race car driver. I love this! I'll have the most fun!
Wow, it must have been a total rush for Kristen to drive with Lynn.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kristen ends up in the Indy 500 someday.
Well, if there's something you'd like to be or see, write to us at What I Want to Be or See, Mickey Mouse Club Disney, MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 32830.
And be sure to include your name, address, and telephone number.
We Musketeers come from all over. As a matter of fact, 3 of us are from Canada. Mark, Alana, and Ryan. We thought it'd be fun to go with Ryan and check out some of his favorite spots in his hometown, Cornwall, Ontario, Canada.
I'm standing here on the international border between Canada and the U.S. Just over this bridge is my hometown of Cornwall, Ontario. Now I'm in Canada, now I'm in the U.S. Now I'm in Canada, now I'm in the U.S. This is my friend Steven. Hey! And this is downtown Cornwall.
Downtown Cornwall is like the place where most of the stuff is happening. We hang out there a lot. One of the stores in particular, it's a music store. It's got all kinds of instruments and things, and I love it there.
It's always Christmas. I like the sound of that. A blue pick for my blue guitar.
Swing.
Go to a
country, 45.
I love this place. I love this place. Hi, this is my dog Smidgens, and this is Lamroo Park. This is where I like to come to walk my dog in the morning, so let's go.
It's a really big park in Cornwall. It's really pretty, and it's got a 10K bike path where people just go and they just bike.
This is the first stage I ever performed on. I was 5. Down here in Cornwall, it's Cornfest time, and everybody's got corn. There's lots of free corn all over the place. Just go and eat some corn, and there's lots of like rides. Just a little dizzy. Just a little, but I'll be fine. My spare time, I like to play ball with my friends. There's always hope.
You know, I really love the sound of the net swishing. I love basketball. It's the best sport. That and hockey are my favorite sports.
Go.
I like hockey because, like, it's really cool because you can, like, do all this stuff and put it in the net and stuff like that, and I love that about hockey.
Fancy me.
We play all the time at school. Like, at recess, we'll be out there playing ball hockey.
Yeah! Shoot these scores! All right. Let me show you something. Come on. It's just up around the corner. This is the St. Raffles Ruins.
It's an old cathedral, so it's pretty neat. All the grass is growing up to the floors. It's about 200 years old. And it burnt down, unfortunately.
I always thought this would be a great place for a music video.
You never really realize all the special jewels in your hometown until you leave. And then whenever you come back and you notice all these different things about them. So I think you really need to be away to really appreciate what goes on. And I love this place. Come visit me.
Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Today's Music Day guest is in the house and ready to jam.
Let's give a big welcome to Robin S.
All right.
You've got to show me love. Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share. I'm tired of giving my love and getting nowhere, nowhere. What I need is somebody who really cares. I really need a love that wants to be there. It's been so long since I've touched a wanting hand. I can't put my love on the line. That I hope you understand. So baby, if you want me, you've got to show me love. Words are so easy to say. You've got to show me love. There's nothing that you can tell me. You've got to show me love. There's only one key to my heart. You've got to show me love. Show me, baby. You've got give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, yeah. I don't want no fake, don't want no phony. I need your love. Show me, show me, show me, baby. Give it to me. I am not a toy, I'm not a plaything. You've got to understand. If you're looking for devotion, talk to me. Come with your heart in your hand, because my love is guaranteed. Yeah. Are you ready to sing with me? Yeah. Show me, baby. Show me, baby. Show me, baby.
Robin S.
You were great.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. You can work an audience.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So how long have you been singing?
Oh, I've been doing this for well over 16 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Well over 16 years. Long, hard battle.
Was it more difficult to pursue, like, a regular singing career than a regular job?
No, I was determined. You know, it takes certain ingredients. You know, 1 part determination, 2 part self-gratification, and 3rd, you know, this is the most important ingredients. You know, it's my dream. You know, it's a me-fi-me thing, and I have to do this for me,
Right.
not for no one else.
Definitely.
You know?
So who inspired you to keep up your dream? to sing?
My mom. My mom. Oh, yeah. She was a heavy inspiration to me. You know, God rest her soul. She died 3 years ago. And she was always there for me. You know, she told me never to settle for second best and always go for number 1. You know, never let anyone keep me, you know, from doing what I want to do if it's a dream. You know, so she's always been there.
You also must have had a lot of really supportive groups of people behind you, too, supporting
yeah, my
your life.
family. My family, yes. And then my children, you know, they support me, too.
What do your children think of all this you do?
Well, they enjoy it, except for when I start dancing. When I start dancing, they'll say, Mom, what are you doing? Please don't do that anymore. You know, you're embarrassing us, don't you?
You're mostly known for your dance track that you have
Yes.
out right now.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Mostly being known.
Well, I tell you, opportunity only knocks about 1 time in maybe 10, 12 years. And regardless to whether it's dance, hip-hop, reggae, or whatever it may be, when it knocks, you stick your foot in that door and you work. You wither your way through it, you know?
Great advice.
It only knocks 1 time.
Great advice.
Well, we'd all love to hear another song if you'll sing
Not
it
a
for us.
problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Oh, good. Okay.
Not a problem.
Once again, here's Robin S. singing What I Do Best.
Give it up.
All right.
I know that you've lost your way. You need to find that somewhere you belong. You've been running from yesterday. You will stumble and you'll fall sometimes till love comes shining through. And I will be waiting there for you. 'Cause what I do best is love you like a woman loves her man. I could love you more than any other woman can. So
And if you let me, I can turn your world around. Time enough, there's more than enough to share. We can climb the highest mountain, forever can begin. So open your heart and let me in. What I do best is love you like a woman loves her man. To love you more than any other woman can. So trust that I will pull you through and let me do the rest. 'Cause loving you is what I do best. The tears you cried before have disappeared. But if they come again one night, and if the darkness hides the light, and if you have to stand and fight, know that I'll be there. 'Cause what I do best, love you like a woman loves her man. To love you more than any other woman can. So take this heart so strong and true, and let me do the rest. Loving you, loving you is what I do best. Loving you is what I do
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC,
See you real soon.
Why? Because we like you.
Now it's time to see you later. Never gonna fade you though.
Wanna leave you with a thousand, nothing about friends and the club scene.
Through the years, double MC's giving up. Cheers, we're gonna make a move. The beat is gonna go through. So keep it up and keep it in the groove. Never music, move to the side. The house is back, yo. What's got going on? MC's got it going on. We got it going on. With the monkey style, let's keep blowing up. Then the house is going wild. Those got it going on. MC's got it going on. We got it going on. With the monkey style, let's keep blowing up. Then the house is going wild. Fellas in the house, let me hear you say boom, shaka like a boom. Boom, shaka like a boom. Say boom, shaka like a
The Mickey Mouse Club is videotaped before a live audience at the Disney MGM Studios in Lake Buena Vista, Florida.